Hello all. In this video, we are solving out the problem in order to find out the time and distance, right? So they are telling for us regarding some building. So once we'll see this question, a building has 10 floors with the floor height of 3 meters each. And a ball is dropped from the top of the building. Find the time taken by the ball to reach the each floor, right? And each floor, and you can use the formula like S is equals to ut plus half at square, where u and a are initial velocities in meters, minutes, millis per second is equals to 0. So already they had given u and a value as 0, initial velocity, right? And acceleration is minutes per second square, that is 9.8 meters per second square. So all the values they had given already, and they are telling for us to use the formula S is equals to ut plus half at square. And as I said, u is given as 0 because initial velocity is 0, they had already mentioned. Okay, so for that reason, we are initializing u is equals to 0 and a is equals to acceleration 9.8. They had also specified the same thing in our question. So these values are fixed in our program, what we are trying to take, right? So starting with your hash include stdio.h, and I was also including math.h header file because I wanted to find out the t value, that is time taken. So when you are using this formula and we don't know the value of t. So in order to calculate t, the formula is t is equals to square root of distance by 0.5 into acceleration. So you are not going to use any u value here, but according to the formula, if you substitute 0 here, it will become 0 and half at square it will become, right? So in order to know this a is 9.8, we already know t value you will be finding out, and then simply you'll just give the distance and the time taken, right? So those are all the requirements. So we had declared a variables, few variables like f for number of floors, and h for height, u is equals to 0, which is already given, distance we don't know, so one variable for d, and float t, and a is equals to 9.8, which they had already given, right? So I'm asking user to enter number of floors you want. So in the question they had specified 10, but how many ever number of floors you wanted to give, that those you can give, and height also as your wish. In the above they had mentioned 10. So whatever the value you wanted to take, you can give here. And next, first we need to find out the total distance. So total distance is number of floors into each floor height, so that you will get the value of d, right? And then next, what we need to find, we wanted to find the distance traveled by the ball, right? So distance traveled by the ball is number of floors into the height, so I'm just printing that value. And then next, what we are trying to do, t is equals to square root of d by 0.5 into a, that is d by 0.5 into a. Already we got the value a as 9.8, right? So simply you are just trying to print the t is equals to sqrt d by 0.5. Same formula you are trying to implement, and simply you are giving the time taken to travel by ball, right? So this is what we are just doing. It was very simple actually. So you can just compile this and you can just run the code. As I said, here we are trying to find the time taken by the ball. So simple, right? So as they had mentioned initial value u is equals to 0, it had become the simple. If they will mention any u values are different, then you need to implement as it is s is equals to ut plus half at square formula, right? So let us compile this one and execute this program. No errors. Enter number of floors, I wanted to give 3. And height of the floor I'm giving 12. So the distance traveled by the ball is 12 into 3, it is 36, and the time taken to travel is 2.710 milliseconds. So like that you can give any values, not an issue. Okay. So this is what the program for calculating distance of a ball by using s is equals to half ut square. Okay. Hope this program is clear for everyone. Thank you.